Sunday school continue. This is Genesis chapter 20 now we are beginning. Chapter 20 is very interesting. It's about Abraham, his wife, King Abimelech, and God. What happened between them. So let's go further. It says, Abraham went to live in Gerar, where King Abimelech was as king. And he told them Sarah is his sister. And Abimelech sent for Sarah to take her as his wife. So the minute Sarah got to his house, he had a dream. And in that dream, God told him this. I will read directly from the New International Version of the Bible. And in verse 3, but God came to Abimelech in a dream one night and said to him, you are as good as dead because of the woman you have taken. She is a married woman. Now Abimelech had not gone near her. So he said, Lord, will you destroy an innocent nation? Did he not say to me, she is my sister? That was Abimelech's response to God in the dream. And didn't she say he is my brother? I have done this with a clear conscience and a clean hands. So King Abimelech is still defending himself to God. That he never knew that Sarah was Abraham's wife. He told him she is his sister. And he did it with a clear conscience and a clean hand. And then God said to him in the dream, yes, I know you did this with a clear conscience. And so I have kept you from sinning against me. Did you hear that? God referred taking Abraham's wife from him as taking him, King Abimelech planning to have Abraham's wife as his wife. God told Abimelech directly that I kept you from committing sin against me, God. He didn't even say against Abraham. So just know the good relationship between Abraham and God, how deep it was. That he has even said that in his covenant with him, that anybody who curses Abraham, he will curse. Anyone he blesses, he will bless. So anyone who decides to do harm to Abraham, you are harming God directly. This particular statement here is saying that exactly. Because God said, that is why I did not let you touch her. Now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, you may be sure that you and all yours will die. Early the next morning, Abimelech summoned all his officials, and when he told them all that had happened, they were very much afraid. Then Abimelech called Abraham in and said, what have you done to us? How have I wronged you that you have brought such great guilt upon me and my kingdom? You have done things to me that should not be done. And Abimelech asked Abraham, what was your reason for doing this? So you see, the man was so scared because of what God had told him. So he went to confront Abraham. Why did you do such a thing to me? What was your reason behind this? And Abraham replied, I said to myself, there is surely no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she really is my sister, the daughter of my father, though not of my mother. And she became my wife. And when God had me wander from my father's household, I said to her, this is how you can show your love to me. Everywhere we go, say of me, he is my brother. So that was the excuse Abraham gave him. He said, when we came to this place, I knew people here don't fear God. They can do anything. So I agreed with her to say that. And in real sense, she is my sister because I married her from my father's house. We are not from the same mother, but from the same father. So everywhere we go, I tell her to tell people that she is my sister, I am his brother. And that was what exactly happened. So we all have had the conversation between them all. Then Abimelech brought sheep and cattle, male and female slaves, and gave them to Abraham. And he returned Sarah his wife to him. And Abimelech said, my land is before you. Live wherever you like. To Sarah he said, I am giving your brother 1,000 shekels. So you see, the king to refer to Abraham as Sarah's brother. I'm giving your brother 1,000 shekels. And then Abimelech, to Sarah he said, I'm giving your brother 1,000 shekels of silver. This is to cover the offense against you before all who are with you. You are completely vindicated. So why? So God vindicated him. So him too is vindicating them because they lied to him. He should have committed sin. And he was a whole king. He too would have punished them according to his own rules. But he said because God has vindicated him since he didn't involve himself into a sinful activity with his wife. So he too has vindicated them. And he offered them gifts to tell them, Abraham, live here. Take that plot of land. Do anything you want to do with it as long as you are here. So that was what he did because God told him the man is a prophet. Go ask him to pray for you and your family. Let's read ahead and let's see what happened in the next one. In verse 17 now it said, then Abraham prayed to God. And God hid Abimelech, his wife, and his slave girls, so they could have children again. For the Lord had closed up every womb in Abimelech's household because of Abraham's wife, Sarah. Wow. So look at that. So from that time, Abimelech took Sarah to his wife. God closed all female in that household. He closed their womb. He said they should not conceive, they should not have children. And God knew what he did. So because he told Abimelech to return the man's wife and ask him to pray for him, Abraham did. And he said everybody was free from that barrenness. So the people of God and the things of God are not to be meddled with. If you live in righteousness before God, God is always there to defend you. You can't fight for yourself, but God is always there to fight for you. All you have to do is to be honest, live in righteousness, be straightforward to your God. He is always there to fight your battles. God is God. God is not a man. He does not change. He is the God of yesterday, today, and forever, and so shall it be.